We are online now. Yep, we are recording. So, hello guys, welcome back to another What If video with your What If Asta maker or What If maker soon to be. What if Asta as today in today's What If video we will be doing a What if Asta was the son of Elaine and Bon. I know that there is especially one person I have seen that requested a Word Soul Part 2. It will take some time. I have other scripts to do and others video to be scheduled, but hopefully it will come out sometime next weekend. Maybe as on the Halloween day. I don't know yet. But yes. So this will be, as I said, what if Asta was the son of Elaine and Bon, and I have never seen anyone else do this, so hopefully I'm the first one. So if anyone else YouTuber wants to do this, feel free to do it, as I don't really care. You can copy me or do change it in it if you want as well. The only thing I kind of request of is that you make a shout out on me in your first video or something, maybe all of yours if you want to, in that series or anything. As it's, you don't need to do it, like you can do it if you want. It's not like I order you to do it, because I can't do it. I just request that to do it as like a kind gesture to the original creator, that is me. But yes, so let's get into the what if really. As this will be 7 years after Seven Deadly Sins has kind of disbanded or something, when Elizabeth and Meliodas is the king of Leones and queen, and now Bon and Elaine is just living in the Fair King's forest, where Elaine is about to get a baby, as she is the first fairy to give a baby birth, because all the fairies are born like in the nature from nature itself, but since they had a baby with a human, it will actually be so that she will have a normal baby. As the title says, yes, it will be Asta. But some things will happen, so he will end up in the Cloak Kingdom. I have decided if he should go to the church or somewhere else. But now, Bon and Elaine will just wait for it, and then one day she would give birth to Asta. Perfectly healthy baby. As he will have kind of like the haircut of, no, he will have like the, to start with, he will have, I don't know what hair color he'll have, but he will have Bond's hairstyle. So yes, as the hair color, let's just say that it's yellow, as just as Elaine's. This would kind of scream and all that to say, ch, come on, little Asta, as they had decided to name the baby, if it was a boy, Asta. And so, as Asta kind of calmed down immediately, then just started to crawl around, and then just immediately punched Bon in the gut, as Bon said, oh, damn, this our kid is so freakishly strong. Then I stood here and reacted, and I did it again and again. And Bon said, okay, the kid, stop it, Asta. As Elaine said, can't laugh, but then we said, pick up Asta and hug him and say, oh, there you are, little Asta. Here's your mommy. Asta would just calm down and so. And so it's kind of like her, more than Bon. He has to like to mess up with his dad. As the years went by, Asta would be 5 years old now, as somehow he had discovered Oslo, that Oslo could teleport him somewhere. As when Oslo was sleeping sometimes, he can open his mouth and just open random portals. As one day, Asta would actually crawl through it, walk through one of the portals when Oslo slept, as Elaine and Bon would just look for Asta. Then we'll see that Asta immediately went through a portal to Oslo. Just woke Oslo up and said, open a portal to where Asta went. As Asta would look at him and say, huh? Then say, oh crap, he was asleep now. Oh god damn it, we don't know where he is. Damn it! Then Asta just walk out of nowhere, and he will land at near the demon skull. As now the portal was about to disappear, Oz said, "Mom, Dad," as he has reached with his hand through Oslo. As they just tried to grab it, as the portal was about to close, they decided to just grab and drag Asta in. No, as drag Asta back, as this was the first time Asta would go into the Clover Kingdom. As the father will see a kid just appear and then disappear. I was like, "Father, what? Am I hallucinating some things?" Then Asta go back and say, I will never do that again. I kind of said that kind of scared, and they went and hugged Elaine. Elaine said, "It's okay. Asta, it's okay." I said, "Thanks, Mom." Then just looked at Bon and said, "Thank you, Dad." As he kind of have that cold attitude towards Bon, but kind of attitude towards Elaine. Bon said, "Hey kid," asked, "Hey son, but why are you so cold towards me but still so warm towards your mother?" Asta said, "It's because you're a thief." I said, "What? I'm not a thief anymore." I said, "Yeah, oh yeah, you stole Mom's heart, you're a thief." Aslan would laugh say, when I said that before, it was meant like he fell in love with me. I fall in love with him, not that he stole my heart." I said, "Oh, so he stole your love then?" Aslan would say, "What? No, 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 no." I said, "But then how did he fall in love with a thief if he didn't steal your love?" As Elaine would realize that he makes a valued argument and valid as well. She would say, "How are we gonna explain this?" As Bond say, "Well, I guess I kinda did steal your mother's love." Then I said, "Now give it back," as he punched Bond. As Bond didn't feel it at all, then I said, "Give it back, give it back, give it back." Started to punch him more rapidly. Then Ostis did somehow managed to do some hand. He just moved his hands like he was about to strike him, but then he just said, he didn't say anything, but then Bond could sense his energy being off. Say, "What the?" Then Oswald just punched him as he just flew away. I said, "Haha, now give Mom's love back." And Selene would just hug him and say, "Asta, do you mind giving Dad back his strength?" I said, "What do you mean I get his strength back? A thief doesn't deserve strength." She said, he's not a thief." I said, "But he stole your heart, Mom. He stole your love." And she would say, "Ah." Then she would just explain everything about what's happened, and also would understand, say, "Okay, guess I cannot, doesn't need to be so cold against Dad anymore." Then I would say, "Wait, I didn't kill that, did I?" As Bond would just have a wound right through him. I said, "I killed that. I'm so sorry that." Then that Bond would just drove the wound would just heal. Asta would say, "What the? What? What is this? Some kind of trickery?" Elaine and Bond would sit down with us to explain everything, that your dad is immortal. I said, "What?" And then one day Ost will get his first wound, as he would kind of scream. As no, one day he would just fell down hit his head on a stone. As he would kind of bleed on it. As Ost would scream, Elaine and Bond would run towards him. I said, my head, my head, my head." As then I see that there was some blood on on the stone and all that, but when they looked at Osta's wound, it wasn't there anymore. But I said, "What the? Don't tell me that he got some of my powers too." I said, "What?" Then I look at the wound and see, feel the wound and touched it and say, "Ah!" I scream again and say, "What the? What is this? Dad, did you do this?" As he said, "No, I didn't." I said, "What the hell is this? What is wrong with me?" I just kind of screaming as he was scared of himself now. As now Ostwood just no, one day Ostwood actually, the forest was actually attacked by demons that disobeyed Seller's orders. As they straight up attacked them, as Asta was there, and then say, "Get the Asta away from here." As they just signs, yes, as a king, yes, protected the forest. With the iron and Bond and Elaine, no. As he said, "If I protect you, you could go, Bond, Elaine. Keep Asta safe." Said, what about you, King? He said, I'm fine. So when he straight up went through the portal to another place to protect himself. This before they went in there, Asta and Elaine would have seen King die, as he was his spirit spear just broke to pieces, as the demons would just kill King, as Diane would be like dead as well. As they said, what the no, as Bond would say, fine, I'm going out there. I said no, as he stopped that. I said, Dad, no, no, I can't afford to lose you too. I started to cry. I said, please, Dad, don't go. I can't lose you too. It's enough that I lost Uncle. I don't want to lose you too, Dad. As we started to cry. Let's see that Asta was 7 when that happened. As for the portal, Oslo was there with them as well, but Oslo was to open a portal to them. As he said that I will stay here. Oslo, come here. We need you to get us back when. Oslo said, I'll get you back when I can. I said that to Elaine and Asta said, what? Don't go. Please don't go. I just hugged the doggo. I said, I don't die, okay? He said, I won't. I promise that. I said, good doggo. As now, what should we say now? They will land in the Clover Kingdom. As said, wait, this is the place that was before. As they would remember it slightly. As they will land where the demon skull was. As Asta would just hug Elaine and Bond said, I'm scared. This place, it's so scary. As the father would be there, as they would just see, wait, what the? And it was the same place as that he saw a baby, no, 2 years ago that he saw a kid appear. Then he saw what he thought was the kid, but older with an adult and another kid, but with wings. Weird thing, or so. As Elaine's wings will be just as the picture. And now Asta would just be like, where am I? Oh wait, where are we now? As Elaine and Bond would just wonder that. The father would say, whoa, are you okay? I said, run towards him and said, are you okay? And they would say, who is this? As father said, oh sorry, my name is Father, blah blah blah. I don't remember his name. So I was calling Father now. I said, oh, I'm Father. So what kingdom are we in? He said, oh, you're in the Cloud Kingdom. I said, Cloud Kingdom, never heard of that before. He said, what? I said, yes, we came from the Fair King's forest, or something. They said, we are not from here at all. I said, that explains why your wings and all that, as Elaine would say. As Elaine would realize that she can't tell them that she's a fairy, because they won't believe it. She said, oh, it's a part of my magic. As truth or not, it's actually the truth. As for Bond, Bond would say anything, then Asta would look and say, who are you? You look kinda funny and old. As Bond and Elaine would say, that's rude to say, Asta. Asta would be like, okay, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I said, wait, Mom and Dad? What the? I said, yes, this is Mom and Dad. But they look so young. I said, it's because of their magic. No, before I could say anything, Bond said, well, my magic makes me, when I was 20, I unlocked my magic made me immortal, made me like look like I'm 20 forever, until I die, probably. As then for my wife, Elaine, she looks like a kid, but she's actually older than me. She's like 40 as well. I said, well, then I said, well, Elaine here, the mother to Asta here is actually older than me. And I said, like, what? Elaine would say, yes, it's kind of hard to explain, but I will always look this young. So, okay, maybe it has to do something to where you come from. I would say, yes, so is there any place we can stay? I said, yeah, sure, I should just know that there was an empty house for them currently. Sorry for that. As Asta and Elaine and Bond would just go there, kind of make themselves a home, redesign it so it look kind of like the Fair King's Forest, and so. As Asta would have met Juno, now Asta would be like go out and play. Then we just meet Juno. Juno said, "Who are you?" Asta said, "Oh, I'm Asta." "And who are you?" He said, "Oh, my name is Juno." I said, "Oh, cool. That's a cool name." He said, "Yours name is too cool. Is cool too, Asta." I said, "Thank you." Then Juno said, "I have never seen you around here. Are you new here?" I said, "Yes, I got teleported with my mom and dad. Sometime I just appeared with my mom and dad some days ago." I said, "Okay." He thought that maybe it was some type of magic, and actually it kinda is, because Oslo is a magic creature. As for the others, no. As for now, Asta, Elaine and Bond just come and look for Asta because he wasn't in the garden anymore. And then they see Asta talking to a kid. They say, "Oh, he's making friends." Then Asta sends them and say, "Oh, I'm coming, mom and dad. I just want to talk a little bit with you now here." As she said, "Wait, that's your mom and dad. They look so young. And your mom, is that really your mom? She looks even almost as young as you, just a few years older." He said, "Well, it's because of their magic. They look so young." Yuna said, "Okay." Asta would have been told that that he should have told anyone that he was a half fairy. As for now, the years went by. Asta would have trained with the Bond and Elaine, as they would soon discover that Asta had a wind and what is now? I think I've actually made a notes before. As I actually have, I just didn't see it in my documents here, because I've made a giant document with all the what ifs I've made, like so it's kind of hard to find some what ifs sometimes. As for yeah, as I said, you also would have trained with Elaine and Bond to train his magic, as Bond just taught him his magic and so, because he seemed to have the same as because he stole it before. Then Asta would manage to, like, some one day he would just kind of play with his hands and all that, then someone controlled the leaves, as Elaine and Bond would see to say, "Wait, it's because he's a half fairy, he got the fairy ability and control stuff and manipulate stuff." As yes. Then Elaine would just train him in that, as to say, "Oh, cool." As he used to train with it a lot, and then one day when it was windy, really windy, as Elaine was the only one kind of walking there, she would just go look for Asta, because Bond couldn't go out there without being blasted away. As this was a real windstorm from the Grand Magic Zone. As Asta was out there in the woods training, no, Asta was out there in the woods and playing, and Elaine was look for him because she knew where he usually was, as she would just walk there without any problem because she could control the wind so well. As for when this is when Asta is 11, and when he was 10 he would get the plant manipulation. So Asta was 11 now, and he would just be playing around in the woods without anything happening to him because of his wind magic somehow. As Elaine was found him, say, "Asta, how are you not moving anywhere?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Don't you see the storm?" I said, Asta didn't realize that it's a storm. Said, "What? The storm? But how am I not flying? And how are you not flying away, Mom? You have even your wings to like the wood so the wind can grab on." She said, "It's because of my wind magic." I said, "What wind? Oh wait, so you have two types of magic?" She said, "Well, the basic. I can explain later when we get home. But we can kind of said yes." I said, "Okay." Then she said, "Come with me so I can protect you." I said, "Okay." As I was to walk to her, as the wind was about to grab Asta, but as she would have seen it, so Asta, jump. As no, Asta, go back. As he was trying to back down, but he couldn't move. He said, "I can't move, Mom. I can't move." Then she tried to like grab him, but she couldn't. Somehow the wind was too strong and blocking her from doing that. As then Asta would just reach out his hand to like protection from when the giant tornado comes towards him. Just held his arm down as he said, Asta, no! Asta then you say, I'm not done. I won't let myself die here. As I won't let my mom cry again. As Elaine was here, I said, what does this mean? Then she remembered about the king and though as Asta said that I promise I will never, I'll ever allow you to cry again, mom. And then the wind tornado just hit Asta. I said, Asta, no, no, Asta. As the wind storm would just kind of stop now, time would have stopped. I said, oh crap, I'm dead. As then he would see something kind of flashing before, right in front of him and all that. I said, what the? As then he just said, what? Then I had an instinct to just punch the tornado. I said, oh well, if I'm gonna die, I can at least try this. As he just punched it. So when he punched it, he would kind of have flashes of a little fairy somewhere around him. I was like, what is this? As then he just said, oh well, I guess I'm gonna punch the tornado. As he started to punch it non-stop, using Barnes technique, like punching all non-stop and all that, and then Elaine's wind magic to decimate the tornado. As now time would just go normal, he would start continue punching it real fast. Elaine would see, say, what the? Then the tornado went out. As after the tornado went out, as this punched it really hard, like a Detroit smash from All Might. As you know that he made a change the weather. He would kind of make the weather change so it wouldn't be wind anymore. Then I was to say like, then just look at Elaine and say, I promise, I said that I wouldn't make her cry again. Then he just passes out and say, oh god. He just like he falls down to the ground. Before he could hit the ground, Elaine just grabs him. Then just went back and Bond said, wait, what the hell happened to all the wind? Elaine said, I don't know, but Asta made it somehow stop. Asta just wake up and say, I saw a little fairy. Asta thought that he had a headache, something was wrong with him, but he said, I saw a little fairy flashing from eyes. It was so pretty. So pretty and yet so familiar it seems. Then it seems so familiar, he said. As now the others would just, the Elaine and Bond was like, what the, did I have some, did he, when he fall down, did he have some like weird hallucination or something? I said, it wasn't a hallucination, I could saw her breathe and everything. It felt so real. Asta would now be 12. It was 1 year after that, as Elaine would now realize that he had a wind medic as well. That he had both of the medic. As she would just train him with wind medic and all that. Bond would just keep training him, as Elaine and Bond would just keep training him in the combining their magic. As well as one day Asta would try to combine his plant manipulation medic and his wind medic. Elaine would have felt a giant tornado. She thought has Asta medic go outbound as she was to rush out. Then she would see Asta like kinda having it under control, as then she like the leaves. As it was autumn, Asta was 12 and it was autumn now. So the leaves would just kinda fall down, start to fall off the ground and all that. Asta would just create those leaf tornado. Then when he saw Elaine, he just stopped and say, phew, guess I can combine those medics too, huh? Elaine would just smile and say, oh god, Asta, you're so freakishly strong now. Will you ever stop with this training? Asta said, no, I'm gonna become the Wizard King. She would say, what? No, he won't have that goal. Actually, he will have that goal too. I will become the Wizard King so we can go back home. I will need to become strong so we can, when we go back home, I can kill those demons that killed Uncle. As Elaine was saying, and says, oh well, okay, just keep training, but be careful. I said, oh, I'm always careful. As now Asta will be 15, it's time for the Grimoire ceremony. As Elaine and Bond were realize that, wait, what if Asta doesn't get Grimoire because he's not from here? When they got there, they will see that, no, first, Yuna will still get the same Grimoire. As we get the 4-leaf clover, it will be a little bit darker greener because of he had actually trained more. As now, everyone would have seen that Asta didn't get a Grimoire that just left him say, haha, a common doesn't get a Grimoire, haha. As then West hears there's a crack would appear in the roof. As they would say, what the? As the crack would began to grow. Then, Elaine and Bonwest here illustrated say, wait, that's the... As they saw the fairy tree, why is there a crack in the sky? As now they saw a bright light coming from the tree as it would turn golden. They're like, why? Wait, does that mean that... Then a new spirit spell would appear, going to Asta. As now, the Grimoires would actually react to this, because it goes for the Tree of Life. It can... So, all the magic originates from the life of a tree, no Tree of Life. As now Asta would say, what is this? It kind of looks like Uncle's spear. As the spirit went for Asta said, is it trying to kill me or something? As now the Grimoires, kind of all the Grimoires would start to float. Then Asta would be like, why? What is this? Why? As then after a while the Grimoires start to shine. As the light would just kind of appear to the spirit spear now. As it turns out, it will be kind of like it will look kind of similar to the spirit spear of Harley Quinn, or aka King / Asta's uncle in this what if, but it will be more, instead of the blue, it will be, instead of the silver like the handle and all that, it will kind of be crimson. No, it will be black. As for the green blue on it, it will be red. No, it will be purple. Then will be crimson red where it's the golden and so. As I think that's all the color on the spirit spear. As it kind of look pretty evil kind of look, but a sick look, as they would say. What the? Then the spirit spear would appear to Asta. Then a Grimoire would resurrect. Then as another Grimoires from the top would come to Asta. It was three of them, no, two of them. It would be Undying Thief Medic and Wind Medic. As the Spirit Spear reacted to them as well, as the other Grimoires would now go back to their owners and go back to the places in the bookshelves, but those two Grimoires didn't stop, as they start to spin around the Spirit Spear. Spirit Spear will start to glow, as the glowing like light would surround the Grimoires now as well. As Asta and Elaine and Bond were the only ones to see this, but the Grimoire got absorbed by the Spirit Spear. As on one side, it will be a 4-leaf clover, a golden 4-leaf clover on both sides. As will be like, what is this? And then also to see, as for the Spirit Spear as well, it will have scrolls on it, kind of as for the Spirit Spear, it will have like kind of take out those Grimoires, but it will store the same. As then the Spirit Spear went to Asta now. Asta said, oh, I'm so dead now. But the Spirit Spear stopped against Asta and kinda, I said, what the? As then when it touched it, there's like the crack in the sky was as the tree will now start to glow golden, bright golden, everything. There's like, as Elaine and Bond knew what this meant, the others didn't know what to make of this. So then the crack of the sky just disappeared. As Asta said, damn it, we are so close to get home. Then it's more about his spear. As Elaine and Barnabas go to him, say, okay, time to go. Everyone just wonder what the hell happened. As now they could sense the immense money coming from Asta. But it didn't hurt them at all. They could sense this immense pressure. Yunel said, what is this? What is wrong with him, huh? As with his photos in his head, Dennis walked out. As the nobles still attacked Yuno easily took care of them. Then Shane Mage would appear. As for this, Yun would actually almost manage to dodge the first three of them. Then the Shin would just go all out and kept behind him and take his Grimoire. As now, Asta would sense there say, I gotta go. As just immediately runs towards them. Like where he could sense this strange feeling that someone was in trouble. As Elaine and Bond would just say, where's he going to? As they kind of follow him on a distance. Then Asta would say, gotta get there faster. As then the spirits would then you see the spirit kind of being faster than him said, maybe. As then he jumps on the spirit and it starts to flow fast there. I was like, woohoo. Wait, I can fly on the spirit spear? Then the spirit spear would just kind of dump off Asta. Asta would just, oh god, I'm so dead. I'm so dead now. As we kind of be up in the sky. Then, Asta, what is this? As then we would say, I can't die now, I can't die now. As later in the bottom would see to say, what the? Then Asta would start to float. Asta would be like, whoa, wait, what? Elaine would come perhaps say, so we finally learned to float. Yay. As now Ostris went down to the ground with the spirit coming back to him. I said, I wonder why. Then I said, oh wait, maybe because it doesn't have a name yet. I need to find out the name. Then it kind of controls the spear and just controls it to just throw it against the shade and say, let go of Juno. Give back his Grimoire. As this guy would say, it's you. Guess I'll be taking that spear from you as well. As when Asta controlled the spear, he would try to grab with the chains, but Asta was controlled to dodge all the chains, everything. Then I say, get some good control in that manipulation thing, manipulating stuff so it moves in the way you want. As then Asta wouldn't say anything, said, as I said, give back the Grimoire and might let you go, unharmed. Said, like hell, I let go of this 4-leaf clover. Grimoire, as for you, I will take your spear as well. And how can you even float? Maybe it's dramatic, but I don't care. I'll take your spear. As then we see the 4-leaf clover and say, I'll take that spear with the 4-leaf clover. Us would be mad to say, as I said, I regret this now. I won't let you go this time. Then I hear her name and decided to say, Spirit Spear. Vol the God. As it be called Vol the God. As I need to write it down. As I said, Vol the God Spear. I said that's a Spirit Spear because he thought that might be trouble, so I just gotta keep it down and said Spear. Vol the God, second form, increase. No, how say no, not increase. You say Vol the God, first form, Guardian. I should say Guardian. I kinda like that. No, Guardian. You say it like that. The Elaine and Bond say, what's up with the accent he had now? As now that it will turn into a. No, it won't be like a Bond. No, it won't be like Harley Quinn's spear, the Guardian. It'll be more like. Let me think. As it would look like Igneo. Yes, it will look like Igneo, but smaller version with the wings and just a double surprise that wait, his guardian is like a dragon or something. And then Oscar say, attack. As it would be kind of have the same color as. I'll show you the color of how it looks. As you see in this photo, it's Acnologia and kind of like orange, the Acnologia. We'll kind of have the orange and black, like a black like Acnologia, but we'll have like red and purple spots, like lines on it instead of blue. As now before when he did this and said then in the Fair King's first now we switch back to the as the Pharaoh say a new Fair King was born. Must have been born. As they tried to track the light but it just disappeared. Right in front of the life of tree as they would see like a kind of crackers kinda what is now disappear as they would see the crack and they was kinda like see a tower in it as they would see uh, a fragment of uh, a fragment of Elaine. That's like what the father then realized that wait, Elaine and her son and Bond were escaped 15 years ago. No, it won't be 15 years ago. It would be I think 8 years ago. Just 8 years ago they escaped. As the Geldar, I don't remember. No, I don't remember. You know the guardian of the Fair King's forest should be like, "So new Fair King has been born. It must be Asta then. He's the only fairy that's outside of the kingdom except for Elaine. But she can't be the Fair King, since, or maybe it's Elaine. Then she would thought that no, it's not Elaine. As now just went back there, switched back to where Asta and Asta's fighting the mage as the guardian was grab him. I said, Then just I gonna take this as it takes Jonas Grimoire back and then it says to the guardian said, knock him out. Then it takes uses tells the guardian to just knock him out. I said Spirit Spear form 2 Guardian. No, Spirit Spear form yeah, it's actually form 2 that's Guardian. Hold on. As now we just say no. Now, Voldegod's third form increase as the guardian was turned to like all those daggers. As not just kind of like flow for us to just kind of throw them at the guard to knock the mage out as he here got knocked out and all that. As to say, then just give Euron back his grim and breaks it free from the chain side. You really gotta be more careful, you know. Euron said, yeah, but what's up with your spear? I said, I don't know. As it would turn back to Spirit Spear now. I must be kind of tired as he was about to say, oh well, guess I'll be going home now or something. Instead, the Spirit Spear would its turn to Guardian form. I said, what are you doing? Then it was turned to a pillow. I said, oh, thank you. I see it's kind of laid down on a pillow. I said, kind of floating. I said, wow, you can float. I said, bye, Jono, see you later. Jono said, yeah, see you later, Asta. As Bonnie and Elaine would say, confront him, say, wow, so you got your Spirit Spear now? I said, what does this mean? Wait, does that mean that... Wait, I'm the new Elaine would say, yes, you're the new Fairy King. I said, like, wow, what? I can't be the Fairy King, I doesn't have any wings. As Elaine would explain that Harley Quinn didn't have any wings at first either. I was like, so I'm a late bloomer, like just like my uncle? Oh no, man. As Elaine would say, well, you're not a late bloomer at all, actually. Your father would, no, your uncle lived for hundreds of years before he got his wings. But it seems like you got your wings now. So you're not as late bloomer as he. I was like, what? As then we just kind of looked back and as Elaine was showing him in a mirror that he had some wings actually sprouting from his shirt. I was like, whoa. Then I said, maybe I probably should hide them until they're fully grown. I should said, yes, this is the first form apparently. Your uncle's wings look kind of like this, but smaller. And then they just will, one day they will turn to you'll become, one day they will turn to their true form. I was like, wow, cool. I just wonder how it will look then. Well, he has thought about it. As also, well, guess I should go training now with the spirit spear so I can get the rest of its forms. As Elaine had taught him about the spirits, but actually had different forms, as each fairy king may have different guardians. I said, "Oh, cool." About this, he would have said it would be a flashback. As Elaine would say, "Well, your guardian looks very unique. I've never seen anything like it." I said, "Huh?" Then he jumps off the pillow and says, "Guardian." As he turns to that dragon again, I was like, "Whoa, cool." As it be a guardian now with wings and all that, and yeah. So like maybe it's because of your fire passion or something. I said maybe, maybe not. I don't know. As it turns back to a pillow, I was like, well, all I know is that I need to train later. She would have sighed and said, "Yeah, you need to train now, Asta." Asta would go to under the demon skull and train with the spirit spear. As the rumor would have reached the capital, as the wizard would hear about it, say, "What?" So a crack appeared in the sky and the spear just appearing. All the Grimoires reacted, and the two Grimoires got absorbed by it. A spirit spear went to a kid. No, the spirit just went to a kid then. As the one that told him about this, he said, "Yes, that's what the rumor said." He said, "So where was this?" "Near the demon skull, sir. House Village, I think the name is." I said, "Hmm." As I said, "Maybe I should check it out." As Mark said, "No, you're gonna go to work." But he was too late. Julius was already running like a geek running. As Elaine and Bonnie says this, now someone is coming for us that's running. They'll be like, "Oh well, guess Asta gonna can take care of him." As Asta says, say, "Oh, who is this?" As then was ready with the spirit spear in his increased form. As right when you stop there, as he was disguised actually, Asta said, "Who are you?" As when this whisking was walking to ask about the spear or that. He was met with some like 100 daggers or surrounding him. Said, "Whoa, whoa, calm down." I said, "Who are you and why are you disguised?" He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I know that you're transformed. I can feel it." Yes, then Oscar said, "Well, if you don't want to answer me, guess before cutting you to pieces with my daggers, I guess I can use this." As you said, Hunter's Fest. I think that's the one that yeah, Hunter's Festival. So that steals half the strength. As yeah, Oscar just use say that and become really hella strong. No, he was still the half of the Whisker's strength. As I said, delicious. Just kind of lick him around the side. Delicious. As the Whisker says his mother disappeared. A half was cut off. It's like, what the? Then Oscar Saint says, "Guess you have to expose yourself now." As Whisker would wonder why. Then his disguise just fell apart. As I said, "So that's how you truly look. So I guess you're the Wizard King, and who are you? From someone from the capital?" He said, "Yes, I was here, heard about someone with a spear." I said, "Okay, what did you hear about that person?" The rumor said that instead of a grimoire, he got a spirit spear that absorbed two grimoires. But it was the spear just appeared from a crack in the ceiling in the grimoire tower. As all the grimoires reacted to it, but then two grimoires got absorbed by it. I also said, "Okay, anything else?" He said, "No." I said, "Huh. I wonder who that can be." As I thought that kind of silly. Julius would say, "I wonder that. I hope that you could show me." I was to be like, "Oh, maybe. If you wait a minute." As Dennis appeared again and said, "So where's that guy?" I said, "You looking at him?" Said, "No, I'm not." I said, "Well, yes, you are." As he like kind of snapped with his fingers, as the daggers would have appeared to him now, and said, "First forms, Vold the God." This would be a spear now. Whiskin would be like, "What? Awesome!" As then was kind of geeking around. I just want to kind of skip this part, but it's kind of important for the story wise. And the plot, as Asta would be like, "Huh, oh well." As then he told him a little bit about the spear, that the spear could apparently change forms. As he got those names from his head, as maybe it's my medic or something, he thought. said that he was kind of lying, but not actually he wasn't lying because he heard those voices in his head and all that, so it's the truth, but not the entire truth. Which kind of in the sense that he told the truth and not that he didn't tell everything. As Elaine and Barnabas appeared and watched this, they like, oh, so someone appeared just asking about us the spirit. Guess we ask Asta what he said to him later on. As they just talk now, Asta said, well, guess we should be going now, huh? Erskine will say, yeah, I probably should. Then was asked, so will you join the Medic Knights? Asta said, yes, I will. But when I got what I wanted there, as I become strong enough, I will just leave them. As the voice gonna be like kinda sad, say, what? Asta said, it's my own personal reasons. He would aside say, yes, of course. Keep that a secret for yourself. As he was walked now away, kinda sad about that Asta didn't show him his, no, Asta kinda sad that Asta would join the Make Knights to get us stronger, but then just leave them. As Asta thought that so, Sign said, phew, now he's finally gone. As the spirit returned to a pillow, Asta floated home, kinda on it. Already sleeping, as he has opened the door and all that, as Elaine wanted to see him. Asta said, oh well, I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow. I guess you saw everything about that. Asta would say, you don't need to tell us at all, we understand. As Asta said, good, as then he started to sleep on the pillow. Instead of going to his bed, he just floated over in his room, like sleeping on the pillow, all that. When he woke up, the pillow, Asta would be like in his bed, but the pillow was under him, and kinda, so Asta would like, Asta then started to flow when he woke up and raised his head, as the pillow was full of him. Asta's kinda dog got down to the ground and just opened the door. They would say, oh, good morning, Asta. I said, oh, good morning. As now Asta would begin his 6 months training before the entrance exam. So yeah, for how it will go later on, but the training would go easily. Asta would meet that the guy from the Diamond Kingdom, as he has trained Asta for saving him in swordsmanship. Asta said, oh well. As the Diamond Brigade mage just gives him a sword. I said, no, I can't accept this. He said, why? I said, I don't need a sword. I don't want a sword, but I'm grateful for your training, in case I ever get one. I don't want your sword, though. If I get my sword, I need to choose it myself. As this guy would say, well, there's no better sword than the one you choose for yourself. So, but thank you for your training, master. As this kind of bowed down in respect, he said, oh, you don't need to call me that. I said, I have to, because you're my master. You're the one that taught me about how to use a sword properly. As 6 months went by, Ost was about to leave now. He said, bye mom, bye dad. As then we just meet up with Juno and all that, as to go there. As they had different goals, but Asta wanted to become really strong, as they would kind of be rivals still though. When they got out of sight, Asta would just use his spirit pill to just float around. As Juno said, oh, well, I guess you're lazy, pretty lazy, huh? I said, I'm not lazy, I just tired. I've been training for 6 months non-stop, almost never sleep. I guess I'll be sleeping now while we travel. As he did, he slept for those days. Resting up. Juno was saying, oh well, guess I'll have to direct him sometimes, but when he tried to do, the pillow will dodge him. He was like, what? As this pillow will just go to the direction where the capital was, and so. As soon as I, well, guess it knows the way somehow. As it actually did, Juno said, guess I'll be following it. As when he got to the capital, Ostis woke up and said, oh, long nap. Oh, guess we're already here, huh? Asta just landed on the ground now, as he would be like 6'3". No, he would be as tall as Bond, with the same haircut, kinda, but no, he will have longer hair, as almost like kind of mixture between Bond's and Elaine's hair. As he would be really muscular, as he would be born muscular due to Bond's powers on that, but he's so. but I will get more muscular of this training. Asta would just go down with his pillow, kind of floating his pillow, sitting on it, kind of relaxing just as they went to the Grimoire ceremony. All that. Let's say that Whisking, before Whisking left, Asta asked about his name, so yeah. He would have told the guys that was there that a guy would named Asta would be up here, and since he will have like a spear or a pillow or something, so yeah. So let's just let him in. That Asta would say okay. They wonder why, but they didn't do anything. As then Asta would just say, huh. I don't know, Asta, then all the girls would see Asta and Jono, they thought that both were pretty handsome, and so they must be noble since they're so tall. Plot twist, Asta is kinda like a royal, but a fairy royal, so yeah. So everything fits in for him. It's like, he's so muscular. As they would kinda say, ooh, as Asta would gain fan clubs now. Actually, because of how we looked and all that, as he was kind of be gentle to them, a gentleman because Barney is a gentleman. He was kind of wink at them and say, oh, hi girls. As a like, ah. Instead of got to register grimoires, as Juno said, oh, Juno, I'm Juno from Hush Village. And here's my grimoire. They showed him the fourth clover. He said, whoa, a fourth clover? Instead, also, he would see us. So if you doesn't have a grimoire, my name is Asta. And I was turned the pillow to a spear, said, and here's my grimoire. As he showed the fourth clover, he said, scan it. I said, yes, yes, sir. I said, oh wait, your name is Asta, right? I said, yes. Oh, I don't need to scan it, you can just pass through. Asta would be like, okay, thank you, sir. Let's turn the spear back to a pillow now, and the guard would see it and say, whoa, he could turn that pillow to a spear. That's so cool, and it is his grimoire, whoa. He must be special. As he walked in there with the automatic birds, no birds come near him at all. As they would stand like a good chunk of feet away from Asta, as the bird would kind of sit down on the ground up around him. Everyone would wonder why they just did that. Asta was kind of floating around his pillow when he bumped into Yami. Yami was about to grab his head, Asta just dodged it easily. Kinda yawning said, wow, you're so slow. Said, I don't mean no offense, but you're so slow. Because of how fast I am. You're always so, everyone is kinda slow. Yami said, do you wanna die, kid? Asta said, no, but how are you gonna kill me when you can't grab me? Yami with a sigh and says, well, I gotta get you now, as he was about to draw his sword, but then Finn would say, don't basically examine my knees, it's about to start now, as the fireworks went off. All the captains walked in now. As they were to see Asta, they couldn't see any Grimoire, but they could sense his mana, and he was floating on a pillow. As they were on is that the guy the Whistling talked about? And he thought, but maybe it is. Maybe he is that guy. Sorry for that, I'm just kinda depressed and tired. I couldn't go to school today. I wasn't allowed to. Because of reasons, so yeah. As now Osturus the flying test, Osturus get off his pillow. No, he would just kinda just turn the spear to pillow into a spear and start to float on it. He thought that maybe I should just float now without my wings and all that, so yeah. He decided to float, and let's say that he had a cape that covered his back so no one would see his wings. As, yeah. Hold on. As then he landed, everyone was surprised that he got to float on that spear thing. That was a pillow, but not really surprised that it could turn to, that it could float on the spear as well, because the pillow could just float around on its own as well. The captain would be intrigued by this. And they thought like, we want him maybe. And the marksman test, Asta creates up, sees a leaf, just throws it at the, no, it, Asta would have like what should I say now? He would just say, what should I do now for the target practice? Asta snaps his finger, chestful turns into increase, and Asta throws it at the target. As the captain was surprised, but said, what the? And then they saw all those daggers just hit the bullseye. Well, let's say that Asta 10 targets, Asta we have, and his chestful turned it to 10 daggers. Every 10 of the targets would be hit only in the bullseye by 10 daggers each. Last would snap his fingers, the daggers would appear back to him, turn to his pillow, and then Asta would say, what should I do? A stand for the creation part. Asta would create, said, guardian, as he creates a dragon. They'd be like, whoa, he creates a dragon? It will be a little taller than the Shadowfall's guardian. As now for the seed growing test, Asta uses plant manipulation magic to make it grow even faster. So yeah, as Asta, I think I went a little bit overboard as it grew taller than the arena. Then I stopped it immediately. Captain would be really intrigued but say, yep, we definitely need him on our squad. As yeah, even Golden Dawn wanted him, even though he was an Alpha Incarnate. He could just sense something about him though. I'd say that it was Slick that sensed his fairy thing, because fairies is the original elves or something. So yeah. Also let's say, oh well, is that all the tests? Then I say, now for the final test, the combat proportion test. Asperg. Oh yeah, combat, nice. Let's then, yeah, hold on. As let's say that there was a noble with what is now fire medic that challenged Asta. Asta said, "I'll melt that spear away from you." I said, "Oh yeah, really?" Then I said, "Okay." Then Gnome said, "Well, I guess I should be a young. I should let you get the first move." Asta said, "Big mistake." Then he said, "Oh." Then a score would appear from Asta's Spirit Spear. From the handles, as I said, "No, let's do this." As he did some hand signs like, and like, I don't know why I make those signs, but he will do some weird hand signs that said, "Hunter's Fist." As everyone since they're modest, cutting in half and all that, as their stamina everything will get on the half, a sunk out of the knees actually. As the captains feel like, what the all our medic just got halved. Whiskin was sensed that in the certain area around the arena, the strength of half every captain was half the strength. He said, "Oh, so he's here." Said, "So which squad will he choose then?" Asta says, "Easy enough." Then his first the spirit spear at him. He says, "Okay, now as he knocks out the noble." Then Asta, as they would see that Asta was really buff and his mother was amplified as a hell of a lot. They thought, what did he just do that to us? As then just releases this and say, "Return." As all the strength returns to all the people, Captain will sense their monitors returning to say, "Wow, thanks." They thought, whoa, this kid, we definitely need him. As now, Asta would just go there off the stage as Una said, "Show off." Asta said, "Shut up." As for Yuno, who's challenged by the same noble, it would be the exact same as in canon. As for the other, no, as for, yeah, as now to get to the selection, you don't get all the hands raised. He still chooses the Golden Dawn, and then it's Asta's turn. Everyone raised their hand as there was Asta. What's this medic? I said, I think it's called Spear Medic or something. I don't know. But it's this my this spear is the replacement of my Grimoire. They felt like, oh, maybe Jules was right about something. Then said, oh well. They sat down and still kept their hands up. I said, Then I said, I won't join the black balls or the green praying mantis or the purple orcas. Then I said, not the golden dawn either. Sorry, I know you're best, but my rival joined you, so I can't be there with you. So I said, oh well, I could understand that. Then he said, Then I just looked at them all and said, what should I choose? What should I choose? I then asked this wind medic to just kind of float up, said, look at the gap some more. I still see that he was towering in a tornado. They felt like, what the? Is this his medic too? I said, I guess I could tell now. I have a different type of medic. I don't know how, but I was born with it. As yeah, asked by the boy, like, looked at the captains even more now, kinda intense looking. Then thought like, not blue as nice. It's too much ladies there, no men at all there. As then, Coral Peacocks, you kinda look like you're sleeping all the time, so nah. You're almost as lazy as me. I guess I almost as lazy as you, so nah. As then I was turned the spirits to a pillow and started to float around them. The real attendant looked at the real and said, nah, you look too spaced out. And it's now the squads that are left. I think it's only the Crimson Lion and the Silver Eagles. I was like, And then it was fun as I guess I'll be choosing the Silver Eagles. And then I guess it'd be an honor to you on the Silver Eagles. As they would say, why choice? Asked that. Well, because I've heard that Silver Eagles have a lot of wind magic and wind magic users, so I'll be fitting right in there with my wind magic. As Bon and Elaine were gonna, Asta would say, oh well, as the ceremony was now over, everything, Asta would meet up with Marcel and all that. So yeah. As I don't know, as now they just went to the Silver Eagle space. He present Asta and all that. As Asta would kind of float on his pillow and say, oh hi, everyone. Everyone just look at Asta and they're like, why? Who is he? I've never seen him before, yet he looks so like a noble because he's so tall and freakishly tall. As Asta would sit on the pillow, kinda like Bon, it will look really weird for Asta to sit on that pillow because Bon is so freakishly tall compared to King. As Ostis presented himself to everyone there and all that. So yeah, this is where he presented himself to the Silver Eagles. As he got his robe, and now this robe ending this part. If you did enjoy this video, please just like and subscribe, click that bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, see you later, stay safe, peace out.